Hello, my friends. Welcome to Enrich Lives. When you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. Again, welcome to Enrich Lives. Well, this show is about you. It's not about anybody else but you, because we believe that a better you makes a better society. A better you makes a better city. A better you makes a better town. A better you makes better families. When things get better for you, you become better. And nothing's going to get better for you until what? Until you get better. That's right. So welcome to Enrich Lives. This program is not about anybody else but you. It's about you getting better. That's right. The biggest room of improvement in your house is that of improvement. That's the biggest room in your house is the room of improvement. So when you get better, things in your life gets better. Everything around you gets better. Why? Because you're better. Again, welcome to Enrich Life. This program is about you. But before we get into our discussion, before we get into our format, let me say this to you. Today is the day that you came upon the planet. Let me say this to you. Happy birthday to you. That's right. Happy birthday to you. Why? Because you are somebody. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. God didn't make any junk. That's right. God didn't make any junk. So you are somebody, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. We don't take anything for granted. We thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to tune in to listen to us. If there's anything that we're saying that can be helpful to you, we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you. Our mission is not in vain. Then we have accomplished that which we set out to do, which is to be of help to you in some way, form, or fashion. If there's anything that we've said that you can utilize, use, apply, then take it, my friend. Run with it, do that. We thank God for the opportunity to be able to serve you in this capacity. So again, welcome to Enrich Lives. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. Now, we like to build our discussions on biblical principles and topics, and today we have is nothing different. Our topic for discussion today is perception. That's right, perception. How do you perceive things? How do you really see things? Do you see them as they are, or do you see them the way you want to see them? And the scripture that we're going to be using comes out of the Old Testament, out of the book of Numbers, Numbers 13 and 33. Numbers 13, 33. Perception. We're going to read that to you so you can understand that. It states that, and there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come off the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. It says we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. Listen, that's very interesting. But if you understand this scenario surrounding this particular story, it tells about the 12 spies that Moses sent out to search out the land, search out the promised land. He sent out 12 spies. And it took those spies 40 days to search the land. 40, that's very interesting. 40, a very significant number, 40. But it took them 40 days to search the land. So they came back and they brought back this report. 10 spies said, yeah, there's a lot of fruit in the land, and the land is big, but man, there's some giants over there. It's got some big old walls sitting, some giants over there. Hey, we like grasshoppers, man. They could squash, they could kill us. We're not able to take that land. We're not able to take the land. And then the two spies said, we'd be well able to take the land. Joshua and Caleb too said, yeah, we can handle it. We can deal with that. We're able to take it. God has given us the land. We can take this land. In this case, my friend, in this case, the majority was wrong. The majority was wrong. And the minority was right. Very interesting, isn't it? 12 spies. 10 came back with a negative report. 2 had a positive report. He said, we'll be well if we can take the land. God has given us this land. That was ceases to me how people can come down to amnesia real quick. I mean, you just got delivered out of Egypt. You understand? You went through a Red Sea on some dry land, and all of a sudden you got amnesia. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Just telling about human characteristics, how we as humans have the ability to forget things in New York. So we just forget about things. So these 10 spies saw themselves as not good enough or big enough to take the land. But 2 said, yes, we be well able, we can handle this. God is with us. Very interesting, isn't it? The concept here is that the perception is that we're not big enough. We can't beat those giants. We're not big enough to overcome those giants. And the 2 said, yes, we are, because God is with us. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. 2 say, yeah, we can take the land. God's with us. I find it very intriguing. What are some of the giants in your land that you're afraid to tackle? There are some giants in your life that you don't want to tackle because your perception of yourself is that of a grasshopper. You see yourself as inferior. You're not big enough. You're not strong enough to handle this. So these are giants, and you don't feel like you can deal with them. Therefore, you see yourself as inferior to these giants. They could be anything. It could be finances. It could be relationships. It could be anything. It could be a hard task. It could be a job. It could be a job. But these are giants in your land that you're going to have to learn how to overcome, to overtake. How do you overtake them? Simply. With God, all things are possible. That's what makes it so intriguing about this lesson. It says, yes, but we are more than able to overtake these lands, these giants. Why? Because God is with us. So these 12 spies sent out the report, and they give a very interesting report. 10 gave a negative report. 2 give a positive report. I find that very intriguing, isn't it? 12 spies. The majority in this case, they were wrong. The minority, they were right. Who were the minority? Joshua and Caleb. And those who keep up with these stories, you understand that these two guys were the only ones to enter into the promised land. The rest of them didn't go. They didn't go. What's your promised land, my friend? What is your promise? What's stopping you from entering into your promised land? Your promised land is that job that you want to enter into. Your promised land is that sickness that you want to overcome. What's hindering you from entering into that? Your promised land is that relationship that you want to get involved in, but you don't see yourself as worthy. Therefore, you see yourself as inferior. You don't see yourself as an overcomer. You see yourself as a weakling, as a victim. Therefore, you can't enter into the promised land. Why? Because you don't have faith. Faith. See, here's one of the keys. This will unlock any lock. Faith is a key that will unlock that door of inferiority. Faith will kick down those ideas and ideologies that you're not worthy enough. Faith tears all that stuff down. Why? Because you can enter into it through faith. Notice the two spies here. Joshua and Caleb saying, we be well able to handle it. We cannot buy no giants. We can overtake them. With God, all things are possible. Isn't that interesting? It says, with God, all things are possible. See, no matter what your giant is, your giant could be a relationship, it could be a sickness or a disease, it could be a job, it could be anything. It could be a troublesome child. It could be someone in the family that's giving you a problem. These could be giants that you're going to have to learn to overtake, my friend. It's very interesting, isn't it? You're able to overtake that. We can overcome that. Why? Because God is with us. Very interesting. How do you perceive things? Do you see things as they really are? Do you see things how you want them to be? See, that's the thing that's so intriguing about this here. Deal with perception. Perception sees things as they are, not how you want them to be, but as they are. When you come across individuals that are very negative, and they show you that, I wish they wouldn't be like that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just accept them as they are. That's how they are. See, perception lets you see things as it is, not how you want them. I want them to be like, it doesn't make them know whether they're nice or not. That's how they are. Moving to acceptance, accept that. One of the greatest things you can do is going through what they call a serenity prayer. I said, God, grant me the ability to accept things as they are. You can't change people. Why are you trying to do that? See, you're creating more regret, harm, and hurt for yourself when you're trying to change people. You can't do that. So ask God for the ability to accept things as they are. Ask God for clear perception. Lord, give me clear perception. Because I don't have that. We're asking, he says, whatsoever things you ask for, he'll give it to you. Just ask the Creator for clear perception. Keep you out of a lot of hurt and pain. Keep you out of a lot of misery and regret. Why? Because your perception is clear. You know how to make the right moves. People wonder, how do you do that? Well, I understood. I see the things as they are. Now, I want them to be. So now, let's look at the fact that you and I can have clear perception when you see things as they are. It'll take away a lot of hurt and pain if you have clear perception. I find it very interesting. I do. I find it very interesting that you and I have the ability to see things as they really are through perception. When you perceive things as they are, you will deal with them in a more effective manner. You won't be coming from a place of ignorance. You will be coming from a place of knowledge and understanding. And anything that you understand, there is no fear. There can be no fear when you understand how to do something. It doesn't make a difference what it is. When you understand something, you, my friend, are able to deal with it. But if you don't understand, that's when you get all upset because you come from a place of uncertainty. You don't know what's going on. But when you understand it, you can deal with it in a more effective manner. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, this is Brother Charles with Enriched Life. May the good Lord bless you. May love, joy, peace, and happiness forever be with you as you walk upon this good earth that God has given us. And let's pray, my friend, that your perception will become clear, that your perception will be made clear in all areas of your life, not just some, but in all. And you will see things as they are. And thank God for clear perception. Until next time, you be blessed, my friend, and give us a thumbs up on this. And we say thank you. Thank you very much. May God bless you.